Hello, blessed Taurus full moon. So I'm welcoming you in now to share in this transmission of Yoni to voice opening. A couple days ago, I sent out a letter sharing my experience here in Grass Valley, Nevada City, really tuning in and communing to the land in a way that I've done before, but it was the next spiraling upward of an experience of communion. And I'll even say, as I shared already, a penetration. In some ancient Celtic and Pictish and other indigenous cultures, there's an experience of the woods that we could call the Lord of the Wood. And as I tune in to the land, and especially in the hours right before noon, the sun is rising and there's a lot of yang energy to be suffused into our beings. And so at that moment that I wrote about, I was sitting on a ridge overlooking miles of a gorgeous valley and the sun shining through the leaves, through the firs, and just sipping my tea and breathing. I started to relax my pelvic floor muscles, my yoni and cervix, even my urethra, just really settling, and even into the anal sphincter, just really relaxing all of those pelvic bowl muscles. And then it came through the sun, and here I have the sun enveloping me. I'm allowing it in through the windows. We have somewhat of a cloudy day. I thought I'd be outside, but I'm trusting that the sun energy and deep Gaia energy can come through still, through these walls. So just in that moment, I allowed my breath to come upward through my yoni cervix, and it just rushed all the way up into my heart, and I felt the sunlight. I felt every fiber of every branch, of every piece of bark, of every tree, thousands of trees entering into my womb, filling me up with this golden love light into my heart. My spine moved, undulating, and I felt this delicious energy, orgasmic rapture through my body, breathing it through until finally all I could do was just sound it out. And my voice freed up and opened and became a new song. I had to open my loop pedal and get on and start recording. And so at this point, we're going to tune in. I welcome you into this space. I welcome all of our lineages of song. I welcome all of our guides, teachers, angels, archangels, benevolent ancestors, song lineage ancestors, maternal line, paternal line, all ancestors, future, past, come into this space now of healing, opening from the womb, from the sex, upward to the voice, through the heart. May we commune with the land we are on now. So wherever you are, take a moment, hand downward to the earth. If you're outside or inside, doesn't matter. Palm facing down to the ground, honoring through all the timelines, this land that you are on right now. Honoring all beings, all sentient beings, through all the timelines on this land we are on now. Breathing in the Gaia codes, the earth codes. As we're opening up to this current time-space reality and web of life of this Gaia land we are on, with honor, no matter what time of day it is, allowing in the sun energy, that sun, that father sun, if you will, to nourish the Mother Earth and the deep mother womb of our body. We're going to breathe now that womb breath that I've shared. It's on my website. The womb breath that we open all the muscles, the yoni, the anus that softens as we breathe in. And exhaling, it softens even more. So the sensation is almost like going to the bathroom, but just not quite, because we're not going to do that right here, right? So inhaling, opening, feeling your grounding cord and your womb cord going all the way down into the womb of Gaia. Deep opening. Feel the hips melting. Good. Now we're going to start a little rocking back and forth at the pelvic bowl. Just a little opening here and a little bit of swirling. So you can kind of do both or one or the other, whichever feels really good for you right now. I find breathing through my nose and exhaling through an open O-shaped mouth just helps the jaw to release. So really now tuning into your sex center, into your womb space. I'll just show you here. Deep. Right into the groin and the hips, softening open. And feeling the soil beneath you, whether or not you're outside, feeling the earth, the dust, the roots, breathing them in. And you may, in your mind's eye, closing the eyes, you may visualize whatever aspect of this earth really does it for you. It might be a valley, like the valley I was sharing. It might be an ocean. It might be a desert expanse. It might be snow-capped mountains. Envision this. Or if you are outside in nature right now, opening the eyes and allowing in through your the windows of your soul, right? Through the eyes, through the breath, through the spirit, the windows to the spirit, through the breath, nose, tuning into it with the ear senses, any sounds, any birds or wind, leaves rustling. Open the senses. And if you're not in nature physically, call in Father of the Wood, Lord of the Wood, Queen of the dirt, the trees, the earth, the deep womb, Gaia womb. And anywhere in between, all the non-binary, androgynous beings coming into our sex center, into our womb center, okay? Breathing it in. You may start to feel some arousal energy, some sexual energy. We're going to be drawing it up, inviting it up into the solar plexus, yes, into the vertebrae, yes, beautiful, up through the vertebrae, up through the heart space, up through the heart space, into the lungs, yes, keep breathing it through. And see what sound wants to come through your throat. What sound wants to come through this voice chakra here? Opening, opening. Yoni, yoni, yoni. Upward, 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 opening. Out. Calling in all of the nature and all 360 degrees, the whole vastness of this land through the timelines coming into our auric field in all directions. Keep softening through the pelvic floor. Open. That's it. Exhale, open. Release. sweet maternal ancestors, calling in all the feminine wisdom, Isis, Hecate, and Kuan Yin. May we learn to utilize our creative and sexual powers to open our hearts and open our voices, to assert and express ourselves in the world, to create the change that we are creating within on the outside. Really being certain your hips are open. So if you're not already, you can find a seat on your haunches, have a cushion, pillow to sit on to really allow the hips to open, the legs to spread open, feeling your sex center, your womb space, opening and flowering open to the earth below. Keep breathing deep, opening, inviting pleasure through the whole torso, rising up through the spine, opening the mouth, and the succulent flowering open of the tongue and lips. Directly envision the golden sun, breathing all of the rays right into your yoni. Up to the heart and out through the mouth. And again, inhaling sun, golden galactic sun energy through the yoni. Upward to the heart. Outward through the voice. Reciprocity, sun in. Alchemical, blend through the yoni womb heart and outward, giving back, offering back your gift. That's the practice. You can sit with this, continue this practice as long as you like. Continue to ground, honor the land below your feet. Placing fingertips down to the ground. Honoring all those who've come before and all those yet to come. The wisdom of Gaia, the web of life. And may you find the beauty of your voice, your power, and your pleasure to ignite you with inspiration, with healing energy, and be a light unto this world at this time. Blessed be my beloved sisters and kin of all womb relations. So much love.